What's going on, guys? We are back with another replay analysis. This one of Leo. We're looking at the underside of his car. It's supposed to be a PG video, but you know, it's alright. Just don't look too close. It gets a little graphic. Anyway, this replay is 2v2 Diamond 1. He got it through patreon.com/Gibbs00. I do the spiel every single time, but that's where you go for replay analysis. And there's other stuff there, free play coaching. We do tournaments every month that I give away money for. Random teams, random modes, random maps. And it's a lot of fun. So definitely come check it out for that alone if you want to win some cash. If you're good at Rocket League, or even if you're not. We've had some golds win before. So it's all about what teammates you get. Anyway, let's get to the replay. This is Leo. He's playing with his teammate. He said this was one of his first games in Diamond. He just barely made it to Diamond. His friend is Diamond 1, Diamond 2 for a little bit longer. And they've been playing together for a couple months. He says he had really good rotations throughout this replay. So let me pick apart those. First off, whoa. Professor. Whoops. I hit the wrong button. I haven't done one of these in a while. Sorry. Professor, where are you going, buddy? All right, so here's the face-off. And this face-off's not bad, but what you want to do is you don't necessarily have to pre-jump this. Like around Diamond, sure, there's a lot of misses, so you want to go up for these. But if he misses at this point, it's a free shot. So he doesn't have to go up early because there's no one else to beat to the ball. When you pre-jump, it's more about trying to beat someone else to the ball. Well, he has no one to beat here, so there's really no point of jumping early. So you see right there, he jumps, and then it's like, oh, crap, the guy actually hit the ball. Maybe he just didn't see him. Very possible. That happens all the time to me. But since there was no one else available, he could have easily just waited and then gone for the play. It would have been a little bit harder of an aerial because the bounce probably would have been relatively high and it would have been coming back to him. But still, you can't pre-jump those when someone's around the ball. So, starting off, not great from Professor Polygon over here. Maybe he works for Polygon.com. Who knows? Anyway, look, this is a good play. See him just kind of just shadowing. Leo shadowing here, and Lee Glandu can't really do much with this ball. The ball's already rolling away from him. So he just tries to clear it. I like the idea here of trying to throw it behind the player. You don't want this to turn into a 50-50 where you get scored on, so you don't want to hit it across. Because if Leglandu over here decides to flip, he could easily dunk you, and it could turn into a goal. Right now, you're just trying to waste time for Professor Polygon to get back. So this is a good play. He throws it purposely, like, right into the side of his car. Works out. The ball just pops into the corner. Relatively safe. Polygon can make a play on it. There we go. Polygon hits it a little bit too hard there, and it turns into basically a free shot for Zoki. Luckily, Zoki hits it a little bit high. And then a little bit of maybe a misread here by Leo. He creeps out a little far, like right there. He hits the gas and starts creeping out a little bit further. And if you're not going to jump for this, which would be like a hard play to jump for, you probably have to do a double pop to get there. You should be backing up as quickly as you can or turning your car just to get an angle on the bounce off the backboard to make a play. He does still get there, but it is a little sketchy, so try and get to those balls a little bit faster. On the defensive end, Polygon coming up. Good play there on the defensive side, and that's like the good rotations like I think he's talking about. We see here, he makes one save. Polygon circles back around. You see him circling right there. He kind of spins out a little bit strangely. I actually want to go over to Polygon for this play really quick. So far, I'm picking on Polygon a little bit here, but that's okay. So he's got 59 boost. He doesn't necessarily need boost, but he could probably just rotate to that middle boost to his left and then circle around there just to make it a little bit easier. But he said he circles like away from the ball. It's a very strange play. And to be fair, Glandu's probably not going to have a shot attempt, but if he did have the angle on that, he'd be in somewhat of like some trouble there. But it works out. Polygon makes the save and gets the big clear. Going for the shot. Trying to make up for the plays. He doesn't get the shot. He runs out of boost. Now, this is the very dangerous play right here. These are the important plays in twos. One guy misses it. Now it's just a 1v1 at this point. You go for the 50-50. You win it. That's a big play because Polygon is trying to circle back. Unfortunately, that ball goes right to Zoki. So he gets that monster clear. But Polygon should be able to get to this ball first. He does, but they both miss. It looks like they were both trying for blocks. And then Leo getting a little bit confused here. Again, he has time. He doesn't have to flip here necessarily. Like, this is where audio comes into play. Like, if you hear the other guy's coming or not. Right here, he has time. He could probably just handbrake, turn around, and dribble this ball out. Instead, he does a weird flip. Probably just gets a little confused. Now this play, he should have challenged as soon as he could because he knew, again, Polygon, going for those rotations. Like, try and challenge that early. It works out anyway, but basically they had two people in the same exact spot. And if the other team was a little bit better and could get a better shot off that little tap, then that could have been a problem. All right, let's see what Polygon can do here. Not the greatest play there either from Leo, but that's okay. Just turns into a 50-50. Polygon dies. A good aggressive play here from Leo. Will Leo go for the shot? He will. He took his time. Now, these are the plays where, like, as you get more comfortable into, like, champion and so on, you could actually go up for these and go for the shot. He has enough boost to, but instead, he waits. He tries for the more high percentage shot, and that's fine. Like, I don't mind that in 2s. Like, in 3s, I would probably rather you attack this ball, like, if you are that first man, because you're going to have 2 defenders. In 2s, then you only have 1 defender, and it gets a little bit more sketchy. So I like the idea of going for the high percentage shot, and especially because he's only a Diamond 1. He's not, like, one of the higher up, like in Champion or so on. So, like, I like the idea of use the ability of what you have. Like, if you know that you're probably not going to score that shot, then, don't necessarily go for it. It could help for practice sake, but in this situation, 0-0, like, you don't want to give up that first goal on a mistake, so. He goes for the other shot, but the other guy is there to challenge it. That's fine. Let's see if Glandu does come up. He does come up, so I like this idea from Leo. He's trying to size up what Glandu is going to do. And at first, it does look like he's going to, like, leave, but he does sharply turn and kind of surprise Leo a bit. Right there, here, like, I would love to see a double pop. Just do the double pop aerial, just to get up high enough, just to get the block. Like, at this point, since you knew Glandu was coming, and you are probably going to get there second, just go extremely high to try and negate this really high shot to go off your backboard. Instead, he gets under it, and then it's a really tough play for Polygon, but luckily they don't score on them. And they can move on. February update, follow-up. Rocket League posted a new announcement. Oh, man. Gotta look at it. Gotta look at it. Good play by Leo here. Like, I like these plays. Like, both guys are back. Just throw it high off the backboard. And, like, no one has boost on your team. It's a good time waster. Let's see what Zoki does with it. It's a hard play for them. Polygon does read it pretty well. Tries for an extra challenge there. Just doesn't really work out. He might have been able to, like, try and jump for that ball just to throw everyone off and at least tap it somewhere. Try and tap it kind of back to his teammate. And that could have worked out a lot better. So I'm going to go over to him to show you exactly what I mean. So right here, I like this challenge. Just go for it. Now he knows that the other car's behind him. Like, he can hear him. At this point, like, if he bashes this, like, against the side wall and back to his teammate, well, that's an easy shot. But instead, he tries to take his time. And when you're on the offensive end, you don't want to take your time, basically. Just try and beat whoever it is to the ball, and it might spill out for a rebound for your teammate. So in there, he takes his time when he shouldn't really be doing it. And then it turns into a really weird 50-50 slash pinch. Or challenge, if you want to call it. So now Leo's in a little bit of a bad spot, but it works out. The other guy doesn't really do too much with it. But this play right here, I'm not a huge fan of. Now, both of them are in the same exact spot. As soon as Leo sees this, he should try and control this ball down, because there's no one really available for a pass or anything like that. And if you just throw it to the other team, it's going to put them in a good situation to score. Right here, he just gives up ball possession, just throws it directly out. I think he's a little bit worried about Glandu, but he has time. Like, he's going to have 100 boost right there. All he's got to do, really, is just tap it near the wall and then dribble it up the wall and try and beat out Zoki. Instead, he just throws it down the field, low. You never want to do that. That doesn't really work out too well. There we go. Here's the wall play I wanted. Now, obviously, those wall hits are going to be hard for a Diamond 1. So you don't necessarily have to go that aggressive and go, like, off the wall. Like, if you're not feeling comfortable, but I like the idea. Now, let's see. Polygon just chilling back. Smart idea. We see the orange team here. They kind of just, like, go for that shot super early. Polygon's back in net. What they should have done here is Zoki, like, honestly, should have just left the ball. He doesn't have to necessarily hit this. So let's watch from his point of view. He sees that Polygon is going back to the net. And he jumps anyway. There's no point to jump. There's no point to aerial when you have time. If you have time and there's no chance at, like, a shot that's going to surprise people, just wait for the bounce. Wait for the high percentage shot. Instead, he jumps for it and does a side flip, A very difficult play, super low percentage, and it just barely, like, goes nowhere, basically. Like, it goes to the back wall that Polygon should make the play on when his teammate could have had a better ball, or himself, by just waiting for the bounce. So, always keep that in mind. I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm sorry, guys. Back to Leo. Let's see what we got here. All right. Nice little clear. Again, he throws it low and to the center. Now, this play, like, I get he's trying to bring the ball up really quickly because Glandu is backwards. And that's a good idea, but never throw it low and away from your car. Once you do that, it's just giving up possession. He kind of just, like, jumps at this weirdly. Like, again, look at all this space he has. He has so much space. And this is what I always tell people when they're like, hey, how do I get the champion? Use space effectively. Look at all this space he has. There's no one around. Zoki is grabbing that boost, possibly. It could be a replay, which I'm not. But all that space. Use that space effectively. He could have settled this ball down and tried for a pass to Polygon because also Glandu's backwards. He's probably going to keep driving backwards all the way back to his net and give you a free pass opportunity. Instead, he just throws it right to him. See, Polygon was starting to move up as well. So, like, if he settles this down and just throws it to the right, Zoki possibly makes that challenge. But still, then it'll be a 50-50, and it goes into the offensive side, and they don't have possession. Instead, he just throws it low, and they get possession from that. So, not the greatest play there. Don't want to give away possession that easily. And I like the idea of, like, clean rotations and stuff, but once you have that space, that's when you want those passes to come into play. And that's when you both want to be on the offensive side. Right here, just a missed shot. The ball is thrown forward by Leo, and I like this play. Again, simple. The ball bounces, and then you just power shoot it out. That's all you have to do. And Glandu was pushing up a little bit too hard. Now it puts him in a bad spot right here. Just feel side foot ban. I don't think he meant to do that. I think he was trying to adjust and double jump. It happens. No goal there. But I like the idea of, like, easy bounce clear turned into a really good score chance. And that's going to happen more and more often if you keep doing that. Nice aerial here to just beat out the other guy. I like this play. Polygon's not really around. Sorry, excuse me. Like, Polygon's going to rotate out, so I like the idea of just like, hey, just beat him to the ball. The only problem is that ball goes a little bit too much to the middle. That could have been Glandu's ball, but Polygon makes a really good play here. So this is not bad. So Polygon turns around really, really sharply. Like, he grabs that boost and immediately turns around. And Glandu, again, like, this is the third or fourth time where he's just backwards on a play. So he can't make that play. So Polygon can clear it out, turns into a really good scoring chance, turns into a goal. So good pass. Like, at first I thought it might be a little dangerous, but Glandu keeps trying to push up too far. You see right here, like, this is a huge mistake by him. He turns around way too early. Now he has to turn back around. Now he's backwards again, probably third time or so. And this turns into, he can't challenge that, and then he just goes a little bit too far forward. Second guesses it, and they get a goal. So good play there from Polygon and Leo to beat out the aggressive Glandu. And that was the second time in like 20 seconds that he was too aggressive. The one before that was the clear, and it turned into a really good chance for a shot, but we had a field side flip. So, nice challenge here. Look, you have 0 boost, but like at this point, you were going for the boost. So just front flip into it, challenge it out. This could turn into a goal. Oh, it just gets a little too antsy on it. So these plays are tough because you don't know how much time you have. And you want to score it, but you have to wait for the ball to go across your body. So, tough play here. Doesn't work out, but I like the idea of just letting this ball go. So, again, like, this is one of those audio things. Right here, like, you can start hearing your teammate come up and boosting. As soon as you see that, then you can't pass it. Like, if Polygon would have waited, it's probably a better play if Leo just taps it out to the center to give him a more high percentage shot. But it's a little bit of a tougher play because then you need 2 cars to do something. The Polygon can still make a shot there, but he doesn't really have the angle. And again, he has plenty of time here. And again, this is a very diamond play where you have all the time in the world. Like, look at all the time in the world he has. Zoki is like flipping around a net, and Glandu just turned around. He has all the time in the world, and he doesn't settle the ball down or at least get a better angle. See how he just boosts directly into the ball? Like, that's the main difference between Diamond and Champions. Like, right there, he could have easily drove around the ball, then boosted or tried for, like, a top corner shot. And he probably would have scored. But instead, he just kind of boosts at it. He's trying to play that fast game when you don't necessarily have to play the fast game here. So, doesn't work out there. And we'll go back to Leo. We continue on. Good play there. Good challenge. Glandu's in a really rough spot again. This should be a free goal for Polygon. Ooh, just throws a little high. Let's see what happened with Polygon here. But I like the idea of the challenges from Leo, and I keep hitting the wrong button. I'm sorry, guys. But right here, like, you want to go fast, obviously, like on this play. And he just misses it. It happens. But that's a play you want to go fast on because like, Glandu was kind of heading back to net. A good pass here from Polygon. A decent shot, but again, watch this. Zoki, he gets bumped out. Glandu's going back to net all the time in the world, and they go for the aerial. And also, Polygon went for another weird, like, attempt again. But again, here, you have all the time in the world. Just drive near that ball and be grounded and wait for that bounce and turn it into a really good power shot. Instead, they tried to rush it. Now, this one might have been a little bit tougher because he wasn't expecting the bump. He expects the challenge to come out, so I'll give him that one. But, like, again, like, that's the main difference I always see between Diamonds and Champions is just when you have time, use it. So, right there, they miss, and then it's just the counterattack play. Polygon tries to slow it down, but just can't get to the ball in time. I like the idea. He kind of cut himself a little bit too inside, so he couldn't beat it. Then he got bumped a little bit. Leo can't make the play, which was a possible save opportunity here. But it's tough because you have to, like, double jump and have the ball pop off your head. So it doesn't work out there, but again, the play was just when you have time, use that extra half second to line up a better shot. All right, moving on. I like the idea of trying to look for your teammate and look around to see where the rotations are. Like, they got rotations pretty on point right now, and it's like a very safe rotation game, which is good. It's keeping it low scoring, but it keeps it low scoring on both sides when you are just doing clean, like, defensive rotations and not going too aggressive. Just fine. Let's see if they can get a pass play here. Oh, a little bit of a miss. That's all right. Just a bad read on the curve. It happens. Nice chip out here. Polygon's not ready to do anything, so now you just got to wait. Ooh, Zoki throwing it low. Exactly what was happening earlier from Leo, just giving away ball possession. Then just here, a little bit of a bad read. You might be better off going on the wall there just to try and tap that to the middle to try and beat the goalie. It's a little easier to read, like if you're up on the wall. That doesn't happen. I like that play there. Just let Polygon do his thing. The ball is rolling away from Polygon, so he's not going to be able to do a lot with it, but I like the idea. And they, see there, they had space, and they used it. They actually used it, like Leo used it, and like allowed Polygon to do his thing. So that's a good sign. Definitely a good sign. Nice read off the wall there. Beating out everyone, getting the boost. Can he get the pass? No, it doesn't matter. They got the demo. Smart play there for the demo. Now, this play's tough because the ball's right above you. It's really hard to read the angles and read exactly when it's going to hit the wall. So I don't fault him there to be, like, just a little bit off. Nice plays here, though. Just wasting time. Just keep the ball in the offensive end. Now Polygon's going to be back, ready for a shot. A good play here by Polygon. Like, I do like this play. Because you want to try and beat out that goalie. The goalie looks like never actually went. Or no, I'm sorry. He did. He did. The Polygon beats him out. But there's another one. That's fine. And Leo just trying to play a little bit safe. Wide rotation. I'm trying to go back to this rotation right here. Like, right when he gets the boost, he should be able to turn around a little bit quicker. Like... So on this play, it's about reading what the goalie can do with it. And honestly, the goalie's not going to get a very hard clear from this. He's flying, but barely flying. He has no momentum. So that's when you want to be creeping up around midfield to try and get this rebound. Right there, just a little bit of a misread of, like, trying to worry a little bit too much about the defensive side when that goalie, like, there was no way that ball's going over your head, like, if you're playing midfield. Now, the second touch or third touch possibly could, but Polygon by that point would probably be back. So a little bit too cautious on that play. We'll take it. Polygon with the shot. Again. Again. We're going to be talking about this all day. Well, we already have. Look at this. I get why he goes in the air. I do get it. Because Glandu's close. So you have to go in the air. Problem is he never boosts towards the ball, really. Like, if he boosts towards that ball a little bit quicker, he can get some power on the shot. Like, instead he just is trying to readjust that whole time. But I don't mind that. Because he wanted to go up because Glandu was about to go up. Not because it's a goal. Just worked out that that was a goal. But Leo, he gets the rebound. So this time, let's see what happens here. So Leo He's going for boost. He gets boost, but look, he turns sharply around this time. And this one could have probably been actually a harder clear and gone over his head. It was possible. But it didn't happen. He moved up that play, and great shot there to elevate that ball. That's what you want to do. Elevate that up. Beautiful shot. And looks like they're going to get the W with 7 seconds left. Well done there. So that time he was being a little bit more aggressive. And again, at Diamond, you shouldn't be expecting the perfect clears anyway. So that's when you want to be a little bit more aggressive. You just have to make sure that you know that you can get back relatively quickly. But that'll do it. Leo coming up big right at the end. And that'll do it for this replay analysis. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Leo, for the replay. And we'll see you next time.